I think that was what I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to talk about the Beautylish thing in terms of how do people, like, I want to know how people feel about subscription boxes and mystery bag type things from the perspective of project panning and trying to shop less. Like, not be a minimalist, but just, like, have an amount that makes sense rather than excess. Like, living without being excessive, I guess I could say, because I'm not a minimalist. This foundation is a little light for me at the moment, so I'm going to use my bronzer. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but my face is a little pink compared to my chest. So I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Light Bronzer, Butter Bronzer. And this is a good example. The Butter Bronzer is really popular now, but when it first came out, they didn't know if it was going to be successful. So they only came out with like 2 shades. And both shades are pretty light. So they were picking a very small, they were aiming for a very small shade range of people. And that makes sense to me because they're like, we don't know if this is going to work. Maybe what they decided is because their foundations are also light, they're just going to pick bronzers that go with their foundations because they think this would probably most likely be purchased by people who already buy our face makeup. So I guess that makes sense. I would like to see Physicians Formula do more. I don't know the circumstances behind why they still produce smaller shade ranges. But I think also the thing is, it's not like all of their products are as anticipated as Tarte ones, like especially this Tarte foundation that came out. Like, so everything they put out is sort of a test to see, is this going to do well? Because they're still drugstore. They're kind of expensive, but they're still drugstore. So you never know how well something's going to do on the drugstore market. Although I do think, I wish brands would put more effort into the products so then they could have confidence in them. I understand that the point is to make money, so sometimes you just gotta, I understand pumping out shit to boost sales and whatever. Like, you can't invest all your money in creating good makeup. Sometimes you have to put out shit because I guess that's the name of the game. But I really respect and am loyal to brands who refuse to put out shit products. Like, for example, Hourglass comes out with these great powders. I've loved everything I've tried from them. The only thing I've ever heard anyone complain about is some people think that the eyeshadow palettes are too powdery. I haven't tried them, but Wayne Goss says he likes them. And Liv Loves Her Makeup said that she bought one of the Hourglass holiday palettes and it had more glitter than she wanted. I understand though that they want to have, the strobe lighting ones seem to have more glitter than everything else, so I understand that they're just sort of catering to different people. So I think that's more of like a personal preference than a critique. But I do agree with her. I prefer their, the formula of their original powders. I don't think it picks up on camera how pigmented like my bronzer and blush look in person. Because when I film, it's like the babiest wash of color right there and I look like white as fuck everywhere else. But in person, I mean, I am white, but my makeup is darker. So I think it's just the winter lighting. And I was thinking about it, and maybe I'm just being influenced by my anger with Tarte, but this color isn't anything special for me. So I don't think I would repurchase from them with the blushes anyway. They're good quality, but I did accidentally put too much on yesterday, and I'm like, I prefer blushes where I can't do that. Like with Hourglass, and even with my butter blush, that's not an issue for me. Look how much left I have of this. Like, it's a pain in the ass to use now. but like I can still get product off of it, and I don't really feel like repressing it, so I'm just layering it on. I'm gonna do okay. For my lips today, I'm gonna go on with the Wet n Wild Nudie Patootie, and then I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW on top. And then if I have powder in my lashes, I'll go over it with my mascara. This is getting low, so I have to do like a dip for the bottom lip and a dip for the top.
I hope you guys still filming. And I have to take the stop out of this soon.
I'm gonna check that I'm still recording, because now I'm scared. Yay, I'm still recording. Am I in frame? Yeah. Great. I think that's all I'm going to do for makeup. I'm going to do my hair and then do an outro and an intro. Okay, so that was my first get ready with me. I hope you like it. I hope maybe me doing my makeup was informative with like explaining how I use my Pan That palette and Project Pan stuff. I hope you like me ranting. I personally like rant videos and videos where people just talk about Project Pan stuff. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm going to put rant in the title so you know what you got yourself into. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. And that's it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.